here in a very, very hot and sunny Spain. Circuit de Jarama. It's a pretty nuts track. There's a lot of elevation. And yeah, this is probably the hottest weather I've ever driven in. Everyone's having cooling issues, so even ETCR is really struggling with the temperature. So I think keeping everything nice and cool and temperatures down is going to be the name of the game in order to get as many laps as we really want to. So
we had our first day and it was pretty much ETCR's practice. They had their own overheating issues. I think they only really got one session. So I got one warm-up session, which was pretty much 2 or 3 laps just to learn the track, learn the car, get back in with our, slightly injured leg. But yeah, that was sort of my test to make sure I'm good to drive and really just get up to speed. It was not as hot as it's gonna be, so I think it looks like Saturday is gonna be the hottest, but still some temperature issues that we gotta figure out.
I'd say it's a good job because it's the first time we've actually had boiling water.
And that's with 2 cool down laps before that. So I took 2 going because I went on the first one after the first cool down, went onto the straight, was great down the straight. So I took that second cool down and that's when we came in. So even that lap was slow.
We need the glycol.
ETCR is supplied by Goodyear, so we have to use them as well. Yeah. And they're used as school tires, so they're super hard and they long wear, so they don't really give a lot of feedback. So.
Yeah. So we had Saturday, it was a morning session, and that was a lot better. So temperature was much, much cooler. Chose the morning session because, 4 p.m. where the other session was today, it was gonna get really, really hot. So tested some things with the cooling system, and we pretty much got 3 solid laps without any overheating issues, which is a lot better than the sort of 1.5 that we were able to get before. And yeah, looking forward to drive tomorrow where we'll get to be on track one last time.
So it went pretty well. We were testing a couple things, doing different speeds for the water pumps and testing some regen settings. So solved some new things, found some new issues.
Yeah, I think without the regen, you could roll through. You could actually roll through the corners. Whereas with the regen, is you can't really like the double left over here. Without the regen, you could sort of let the car do its thing. But with the regen, having it actively fight you, it's a bit harder to do it and not lose time and have it feel quite right.
And yeah, I think we're pretty happy with where the car is and looking forward to Zolder, where we get to have an Elysium livery and get to sort of be a bit more personal with the setup. And yeah, I think it was a really great weekend for learning.